AFCRDTV, we're here at the Zico Stadium after today's match with Stamford, and I'm joined by Diamonds manager Andy Burgess. Andy, well, football is a very strange game. How would you begin to sum the game up, really?
I think the tone was set in the very first 30 seconds when one of their players made a tackle, and I think we probably went most of the game without replicating that. That set the tone, that put them on the front foot. It went out for a throw. We conceded a good goal from a set piece from a throw in, where he's got a free header and it's 8 yards out. Just we can look as deep as we want into loads of things, tactical, all this, but if we don't do basics, real basics, errors, basic passing with the ball, just the basics. How many times the ball bounced in our half in the first half, and you know, all I take away from today is that I've learned a lot about the players. I learned a lot about who was out on the pitch, decisions, and players in there who've trying to earn things with this football club. You know, I've learned a hell of a lot today.
But it was Stamford's first pre-season game. They've built up a lot of anticipation for this one over the last couple of weeks. So do you feel they just had that more hunger, that a bit more desire today to win the game?
100%. They had more desire, they had more ambition to go and win tackles, to head, to close down, to shut down, to score goals. They were miles better than us, absolutely miles better than us all over the pitch. Play individually, collectively. It was like they were the league above, and that's worrying. It's massively worrying. But we know that we'll take it. We'll look at it again. We'll assess everything, see where we are, where we need to be better. We need to be better everywhere. But as I say, decisions have got to be made on players, and they'll be made. Tough decisions. Players probably won't like it. Some players, won't expect it. But you know what? I've got to do what's right for the football club, because I'm stood there and it was embarrassing at times. And that's not acceptable. And I'm not going forward. That's not us. And I'm the person who's got to do something about that.
Well, we talk about game management in football, and obviously it wasn't a great performance over the course of the 90, but you look at the first half, we've conceded 2 goals in 4 minutes. In the second half, we've conceded 2 goals in 8 minutes. Do you think it was those goals in clusters that just killed us today?
Yeah. I mean, the first goal after a minute, it probably set us back a lot, and then they've scored quickly. We've equalised, and they've gone and got, as you say, another couple, and that's what happens sometimes. Goals change games, as they say, and probably the first goal. But I'll take it again. The first goal comes after a tackle from their player, a brilliant tackle from their forward, who's not as big as anyone on the pitch, but his heart was massive, and he wins the tackle, and the whole team lifts. I don't know if we made a tackle all game, or if we did, we didn't really win one. And that's a problem. So loads to take away, loads to think about, I mean, obviously there's 1 or 2 positives. Tyrese looked right and took his goal well. I thought Evan again was excellent at the back. Jensen's come on, scored a really good goal. He took it really well, which is a huge positive, and he looked bright and did well. So there are 1 or 2 things to take away from it, but there's lots and lots of negatives and lots of things that we need to work on, things we need to be better at, things that sometimes you can't give players. At times you go quiet and you can hear Jesse talking, you can hear Evan talking, and that's it. You look at their team, everyone's talking, everyone's demanding off each other, everyone's organising. Maybe we need 1 or 2 more men in the group, I think, but lots to learn.
Well, it's a quick turnaround as we've got our behind closed doors game with Loughborough students on Tuesday night. So what do you feel that you can do between now and then that's going to lift the group to get them going again for Tuesday?
Not a lot, because we won't see them until Tuesday, so not a lot. I think they need to lift themselves. I think they need to. I've just said to them, the game's going to be available for everyone to look at, watch it. If what I'm saying is right, and anybody thinks they want to take me to account for what I'm saying about the game, then please do. But I think you have to look at yourself individually. You have to look in the mirror and say, did I do enough today? Maybe 1 or 2 could say they did enough today. 1 or 2 could say I was okay today, I was decent today. No more than that. And if they do, that's a worry.
Well, I'm sure one positive that we can take is that there's still plenty of time until the season, still another 6 games to go. So it's a good job we've got that out of our system now, as opposed to, say, a week before the season when the league's coming around the corner. Yeah,
of course. Listen, we're still in a learning curve. We're still in a massive transition. We still have a huge turnaround of players. We've only got 6 players signed on. I'm not panicking. I'm not worrying. I'm not saying it's a disaster and it's the end of the world. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is that we can't just lift the mat up and brush it under. There are lots of things today that are worrying and things that didn't go right. what we've got to do now is get there Tuesday, try and put in a performance that's positive. You know, things that we've been working on and talking about, I need to see. And then Thursday we'll work hard going into next Saturday. But like I say, you know, it's not panic stations. It's not, you know, we're not worrying. There's still more players to come in and see. We're still looking to improve the squad 100%. So all it does, you know, I think it's obviously it's not. You don't want to lose games and you don't want poor performances and things like that. But I think sometimes when it goes the other way, and perhaps sometimes you get carried away a little bit with things. And, you know, exactly. But as I say, lots to learn, lots to think about, and lots to move on from.
Well, Burge, thanks for your time. We appreciate you coming to talk to us.
No problem. Thank you.